read to me the nameplate?
Judge Eboni K. Williams.
So the only thing that matters in this particular courtroom is how I see it. I am from North Carolina by way of Louisiana with some West Coast cool and a New York edge. Do we have a problem, ma'am?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Equal justice is all about the most important values of our country: freedom, integrity, and those are the things that I'm striving for. Ma'am, you run your household, this man gets to run his. I decided to become an attorney and pursue the law. I wanted to be a voice for the voiceless. This court cannot hold this woman accountable. People from all sectors of life, black, white, purple, gay, straight, queer, and that's what equal justice with Judge Eboni K. Williams is all about.
Taylor Thomas claims her spiteful sister-in-law interrupted her wedding vows and delayed the ceremony, which caused overtime fees. Michelle Thomas says her brother deserved to know that the plaintiff cheated on him at her bachelorette party.
Ladies, I see Taylor Thomas is here as my plaintiff. Yes, ma'am. And Michelle Thomas as my defendant. Ms. Thomas, you are suing the defendant for $3,350. What brings you to court, ma'am?
Just to give you a backstory, ma'am, I've known Michelle for about 7 years. I met her brother through her. We've relatively been close, I'd say. I'm not sure if she's had this strange vendetta against me. She's very overprotective with her brother, very assertive, which I understand, that's your brother. However, just to make a long story short, you know, our wedding was coming up.
So you're marrying her brother?
Correct, yes.
Okay, but you were friends with her first?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so this was your friend, you met her brother at some point, and you two started dating?
Yes.
And then you got married? Are y'all married now?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that's why y'all have the same name. So y'all are sister-in-laws?
Correct, yes.
Okay, all right, continue.
And I'd like to have a better relationship with her, of course, but I'll get to this,
So that's why you're suing her?
I'll get to the point, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it's some tea, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So, ma'am, I'm basically have no vendetta against this girl, you know, nothing at all. Our bachelorette party comes. She throws it for me, which is kind enough for her. We have male dancers there, ma'am. Male entertainers in their Speedos, having fun.
It was
drinking.
Elijah there?
Maybe. I was a little too tipsy. I don't recognize him.
Elijah likes to moonlight from time to time.
Not this particular one, but, you know.
And he shows up and he says, the officers... No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I was a little too tipsy. He might have been there.
Okay,
I don't know.
All right.
But she throws me a bachelorette party. You know, it's the last shindig before, you know, I marry the love of my life. She knows this.
Yes.
So, you know, there's guys in their Speedos. They're, you know, homosexuals, of course. So they're dancing, having a fun blast.
Okay, so you say it was gay guys that were the exotic dancers at your party?
Absolutely, 100%.
You're doing a lot of conclusion jumping. Let's just stick to the facts that we know. Yeah. There are several male dancers present that you hired.
Yes.
How many did you hire, ma'am?
I hired 4.
Okay, so 4 male dancers. How many ladies, guests were there?
There was about 10 of us.
Okay, so 10 ladies, 4 dancers. Sounds standard-ish. Where does it go wrong?
Okay, so the dancer.
Yes.
You know, he's like, hey, girl, come on, let's go upstairs and party. Let's kiki it up. I want to kiki with you. I like your hair. I like your nails. Like, you know, just being very sassy. And he's obviously, like, someone I would be cool with.
So this was not
upstairs.
I just want to confirm for everybody, that wasn't Elijah. That was not Elijah.
That wasn't Elijah.
That definitely was not Elijah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was not.
Okay.
No. So
Okay,
we go upstairs, right, Your Honor?
Okay, you and one dancer.
The one dancer. Because he's like, yeah, let's, girl, come on, girl.
Okay, so y'all go upstairs.
We go upstairs.
How long are you upstairs?
I would say maybe 30, 40 minutes.
They were about up there for 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes.
Yes.
I wouldn't say 45 minutes, Your Honor.
It was me.
I'd probably be 30.
Me and Olive.
Let's say 30 to 45 minutes. Advance the story, Ms. Thomas. Then what happened?
Absolutely. So we're sitting here kicking it up. We have a couple of shots, drinking, having fun. He's telling me about, you know, his endeavors, you know, what he does with men and all that sort of thing. And then all of a sudden, he tells me he is a bisexual man. He basically insinuates that he wants to do something with me.
Have relations with you.
He wants to clearly have sexual...
Engage with sexual relations with you.
And as soon as that happened, I was immediately uncomfortable. And he tries to coerce, and he's like, I got a condom right here. I said, no, absolutely not. Get out of my, room, get out. I don't want anything to do with you. I'm getting married. And she's actually, for some reason, she's right down the corner. I don't know what she was up to.
That's not what happened, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on, Ms. Thomas. Let me get the defendant in here. What is your version?
my sister-in-law, she goes upstairs with this male dancer. They're up there for like 45 minutes. It's very strange. Me and the other girls notice, so I go and look
And
for
y'all
her.
are still downstairs with the other
Yes,
3 dancers?
yes.
And are they performing or what's happening?
Yeah, it's like a party, so we're just having a good time.
Yeah.
So I get kind of worried, so I go up and check on her. When I find her, she's in the room alone, but she looks completely disheveled. I see an empty condom wrapper on the floor, and
It was empty?
it looked like it had been opened.
It had been open.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
And because of the delay, everything ended up being also your DJ agreement.
Yep, and the limo.
And the limo. So
Yep.
everything.
And the venue.
And later,
And Ms. Davenport, what kind of business did you set up in the space?
Your Honor, we had several businesses. We do hair there, we do nails.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. This is Equal Justice. Equal Justice is back with the case of Taylor Thomas, who is fighting with her sister-in-law, Michelle Thomas, over wedding expenses.
She's downstairs now. Do you confront her?
So I confront her the day after.
Okay.
So
When's the wedding, by the way?
The wedding is like a week from
So you have
the
another
bachelorette
week before
party.
the wedding. Okay, so
Right.
the day after the party.
I confront her. I tell her, it looks like you guys did something,
Okay,
right?
and what
Like,
did she say?
She denied it.
But regardless, you weren't there.
Right.
So you don't really know.
Right.
So-
But I want her to talk to my brother and be open and honest. That's my biggest
So
point.
you wanted her to tell your brother what? That I went upstairs with the dancer under the assumption that he was homosexual. Turns out he was bisexual. He made a move on me. I got uncomfortable and came downstairs. You wanted her to tell your brother all of that?
Well, my point was,
What is your point?
she tells him what happened or I would.
Okay, she does not do that.
She does not
I
do
take
that.
it. Okay, so now we're at the wedding. Let's move this train along. We're at the
Okay,
wedding.
So we're at the wedding.
Yeah.
This is the best day of my life. We're walking down the aisle, and then someone asks, the pastor, they're like, oh, is there any objections?
Yes, that is
Here she
customary during
comes.
the ceremony.
Exactly.
Here she comes,
You stand
ruining
up.
the
I
ceremony.
stand up and under the freedom to speak my piece, I gave my opinion. I tell everyone, since you don't want to come clean about
So
what you did.
you had an objection to the marriage.
Yes,
And you voiced that in that moment.
exactly.
And what did your brother say?
He was very distressed. He ran off.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
Did he get back to the aisle, Miss Plaintiff?
Yeah, he did. Because
Okay,
I
so
was
you-
able to go ahead for the 2 hours that the wedding was delayed.
Woo.
I had to go ahead and explain to him that your sister is delusional and something, maybe a vendetta she has against me. She's never liked me
So
for
you
the 7
convinced
years.
him to come back and marry you.
Correct. Yes, we are.
Okay. In the interim, there was a 2-hour delay sustained.
Correct.
That impacted the bottom line
Yes.
because we know that weddings cost by the what? Hour. Because weddings cost by the hour, when you sustain a delay of any kind, 1 or 2 hours, in this case 2 hours, you're telling the court it was because of her objection that
Yes.
caused your brother to retreat. You had to coax him back. That created a 2-hour delay. That gets us to why we're in court today.
Your Honor,
So ultimately, you're asking for $3,350 from this woman because you're saying that she is the reason for your expenses going up because of the delay. Do you have receipts?
I have receipts I
Give
can
your
show
whole
you, ma'am.
folder to Elijah.
Here you go. It's a lot of receipts.
Okay. We see that eventually, everything was paid, but it does talk about anything exceeding the agreed upon time will have $500 per hour additional cost. The valet, anything exceeding, will be $225 per hour, and the wait staff will be $175 per hour. And because of the delay, everything ended up being also your DJ agreement.
Yep. And the limo.
And the limo. So
Yep.
everything.
And the venue.
I already cited the venue, ma'am. So that's how we get to this additional $3,350. Is that correct? That's correct.
I actually meant the vineyard, not the venue. Sorry about that.
You said the vineyard. Is that what you said?
I said venue, but I meant to say vineyard.
You meant to say
my
vineyard.
apologies.
I see the vineyard, Sonoma Vineyard. Okay, you incurred expenses there too. I see overtime charge.
Yes.
Whew, okay. Before I make my ruling, I do see text messages between the two of you?
Yes,
Is
Your
that your
Honor.
evidence?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, talk me through this, Miss Michelle. What is this?
So this is me. So after the wedding, she decides to charge me with the overcharge or the.
Yeah, the additional the venue was $1,800 and the other vendors were $1,050, so that's how we get to $3,350. And she wants you to pay. She says because you made a scene.
But I gave her the opportunity to handle this before the wedding, which she decided not to take.
Yes.
So from my perspective, I did not cause the delay. I gave her the time to resolve it before the wedding. So I don't understand why I'm being blamed for the delay when I told her up front, if you don't tell my brother, I will. So she was.
Yeah. Okay, but let's get to that. Because listen, I understand your brother, you're protective, you don't want him doing anything that would be a mistake. You want him to have fully formed information.
Right.
But guess who picked her?
He did.
Your brother, that's right. For you to say and give her an ultimatum, and she's a lot, trust, I see that. But that doesn't alleviate you of your responsibility here, ma'am. You have kind of positioned yourself atop of some moral hierarchy. So here is what I am going to do. I believe that now it's done. This is your sister-in-law, presumably for life. Moving forward, once family has picked their beloved, you got to mind your business, ma'am. We don't have to like it. We don't have to approve of it. But you know what we don't get to do is execute authority over other grown people's decision. And you, by virtue of kind of this ultimatum, if you don't tell him, I'm going to tell him, and I'm going to wait until the ninth hour, because that's the other thing, ma'am. You could have told your brother anytime in that week in between the bachelor party and the actual wedding day to wait until the officiant asked for any objections before we proceed with the vows. That was a choice, and it's going to cost you. To the plaintiff, $3,350. That's my ruling.
All rise.
Judge Eboni has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $3,350.
I think this is ridiculous, but it is what it is.
Any final thoughts?
I'm very happy. Judge Eboni is amazing, and she's great.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
You got a claim for unpaid rent. You're saying there was 3 months of rent not paid, so you want $15,000 for back rent.
Yes,
but you're suing for over $40,000, and you're saying that's the cost of taking it from before to after?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is Equal Justice. Vanessa Caldwell claims she leased a salon space to the defendant but hasn't received rent for months. Monique Davenport says she used the rent to give the drab space a stylish remodel. She's countersuing for $40,325.
Ladies, I see I have Vanessa Caldwell here as my plaintiff and Monique Davenport as my defendant. Ms. Caldwell, I see you are suing the defendant for $15,000, but I do see a countersuit as well from Ms. Davenport in the amount of $40,325. What brings you to court? I'll start with you, Madam Plaintiff.
Well, thank you, Your Honor, for your time. I am suing for back paid rent. I met Ms. Davenport about a year ago, and so it's been 3 months. I have not received rent. I had to do a lockout on a really busy day for her, and I apologize for that, but I would like my money back.
Okay, so you own the building.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
So you are the landlord.
That is correct.
And is that how you met Ms. Davenport? This was a landlord-tenant relationship?
Absolutely. We met on that premise.
Okay. And Ms. Davenport, what kind of business did you set up in the space?
Your Honor, we had several businesses. We do hair there. We do nails. We just like to make it.
So it's a salon?
Yes.
Okay. So you rented a salon from Ms. Caldwell?
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay. What was the term of the lease? How long were you supposed to rent the space, ma'am?
For 4 years.
Okay. And you have a lease contract to show me?
Yes.
Okay. Get your whole evidence folder, Elijah. Please collect it from the defendant.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
Now we're in, guess what, August. Same thing. Oh, now we are in September. $15,000 you owe. You never responded to any of these emails.
I had hardship because, I didn't have the money.
You said hardship?
Yes.
This is Equal Justice. Equal Justice is back with the case of Vanessa Caldwell, who brought Monique Davenport to court for unpaid rent.
So at some point, you stopped paying the rent?
Yes, Your Honor.
And why would you do such a thing, ma'am?
The place was a mess. I had to invest my own funds to bring it up to par.
Okay, now you have submitted some photos.
Correct.
Okay, so let's see what you classify as a mess. This was the original state of the salon when you took possession of it per the lease contract. Let's see
Correct.
what the salon originally looked like. Is this representative?
You can't see the ants through the photo.
You said the ants.
Correct.
Okay, so this is not just cosmetic. You're saying that it was debris and dirty and not habitable.
Correct. You can't see the water running, how bad the plumbing was either.
Okay, so you decided to fix it up.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes,
you
Your
used
Honor.
your own money to do so.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I have a photo here of what the salon space looks like current day. So this is what it looks like today, Ms.
Yes, Your
Davenport.
Honor.
Extremely different. You got a claim for unpaid rent. You're saying there was 3 months of rent not paid, so you want $15,000 for back rent.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
you're suing for over $40,000, and you're saying that's the cost of taking it from before to after?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm looking at an email. Ms. Davenport, this is from you, Madam Plaintiff. This email is just to make sure that, that you are aware that I have not yet received your rent for the month of June. As it is the 3rd of the month, you are now officially late. Please pay the $3,450 as well as the $300 late fee that was also in the agreement at your convenience. You were not responsive. Now let's go to the next month, July. Same email. Now we're in, guess what, August. Same thing. Oh, now, okay, now we are in September. $15,000 you owe. You never responded to any of these emails.
I had hardship because, you know, I didn't have the money.
You said hardship?
Yes.
So you didn't have the rent money because you spent the $40,000 that you did provide receipts to show the court for the cosmetic improvements.
Judge Eboni's verdict when equal justice returns. This is Equal Justice.
So here's my ruling, ladies. I do rule that Ms. Davenport is in breach of her contract to pay her rent on a monthly basis. I am ruling in favor of the plaintiff for her full demand of $15,000 of back rent owed. As it relates to your countersuit, the salon is gorgeous, no doubt about it. I would go there myself. But as you see, I don't have any problems with my hair and makeup. But what I'm going to tell you is nobody told you to pull out your pocket, ma'am, and enhance to that level someone else's property. That is poor business. So unfortunately to you, ma'am, I can't do anything for your countersuit of $40,325, but dismiss it. I rule in favor of the plaintiff for her full demand. Countersuit of the defendant is dismissed. That's my ruling.
All rise.
Judge Eboni has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $15,000.
Any final thoughts?
She's going to get her karma.
Any final thoughts, ma'am?
Thanks for the come up.
All right. You've had your day in court. Please grab your belongings and follow.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.